Welcome to Extra Man Open Lacrosse. If you are EMO, comment down below that you are EMO, and let's get it started. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We are talking Chris Hogan moving into the PLL, into lacrosse, and kind of some of the storylines headed around Chris Hogan. And I have a couple things that I want to cover. First, I did see that the news actually came out last night that Adam Schefter reported this, but I wanted to see the Cannons actually release their official roster for the game day, and they did that. So I wanted to actually have it confirmed because some people are saying, well, he was already on the roster, he was already on the team, he just wasn't dressing out. It looks like he's actually going to be dressing out wearing number 15 in a Cannons uniform the first time he's playing lacrosse in a long time. So let me say this about Chris Hogan. A lot of people are kind of divided on this situation. A lot of people thinking that just because he's Chris Hogan, just because he's a two-time Super Bowl champion, that's the only reason why he's made it onto a PLL roster. And I understand that side of the argument. The PLL, a lot of people think, are just using Chris Hogan as a marketing scheme to get more people, more football fans into lacrosse. That is a valid theory here. And again, I'm going to say theory because I don't know, you don't know, we do not know the exact reason why Chris Hogan is on the roster. Others will say it is because he is a great lacrosse player. And there's validity to both sides. I think it meets somewhere in the middle because remember, Chris Hogan was very good at Penn State. Like, it's not like he was a bad lacrosse player at Penn State. He was probably the best player on that roster. I know they weren't very good when he played at Penn State. I think they had something like 2 wins. But still, some people are acting like he was not a good lacrosse player. So I want to get that out of the way. He was a good lacrosse player when he played at Penn State. Not only that, he's just a great athlete. You can tell he has a certain type of competitiveness. He's able to work with a guy like Tom Brady, work for a guy like Bill Belichick. Chris Hogan's the real deal. He is a hard worker, and he is an athlete. He's one of the big reasons why the Patriots pulled off the greatest comeback possibly in sports history in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. He was huge in that game. He had something like 4 catches, and he had a catch on like the game-winning drive. So he is a winner, and that's just what he does. So with that being said, I just want people to kind of look at this as it's good for the sport. Like, don't knock on Chris Hogan because he's earning a roster spot. This almost feels like the Tim Tebow thing. Yes, he is getting the job because he's Tim Tebow or because he's Chris Hogan. There's a little bit of validity to that. But also, it's sometimes about who you know, who you are. And with Chris Hogan here, he brings value to the league, not only in his level of play at MIDI, but his level of fame and his ability to bring fans into a new league that wants more fans. So I'm kind of in the middle here. I'm not going to hate Chris Hogan because he was successful in the National Football League and he wants to go play lacrosse again. And he made a roster. And he might turn out to be kind of good. If he plays poorly, then yes, I don't think he should continue to dress out. But you got to understand that there's 2 sides. And you don't always have to be on either side. Everyone wants everything to be in black and white in the world. The answer always kind of lies in the middle here. And I'm sure he'll go out and he'll play a solid game. Like, it's not like he's going to go out and be bad. He's a really good athlete, and he was good at lacrosse. It's not like he's just forgotten how to throw a lacrosse ball. So with that being said, I'd love to know your opinions down below on Chris Hogan in the PLL, on the Cannons versus the Whip Snakes, on NBC primetime television. How do you feel about this move? Thanks for watching Extra Man Open. Comment down if you are emo down below.